Will the Auburn tight end room be the most impactful position group for Auburn in 2026 and in the future? Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick Frazier, and welcome to Water Cooler Talk Sports. If this is your first time here at Water Cooler Talk Sports, thank you so much for coming around. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. We're on our way to 1,300 subscribers, so please help us get there. If this is your 15th, if this is your 38th, if this is your 76th, if this is your 103rd time watching us here around the water cooler, man, we appreciate so much for coming back. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Here, man, we are on our way to 1,300 subscribers, and we need your help to get there. Help us in the rotation, man. We appreciate you, man. Also, visit www.watercoolertalksports.com for all of your college football, SEC football, and of course, Auburn football news in written form. Let's get into the video for today, man. The tight end room at Auburn, man. We have not seen what Alex Golesh and this offensive staff, we have not seen this array of tight ends. I want to say in ever at Auburn. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at the functions of offenses today in college football, having a very productive, explosive, athletic tight end in your offense, or tight ends in your offense that fit into the scheme of what you want to do, is very beneficial. Michael Trigg, does that name not kind of ring bells in Auburn fans' minds? What this man did to Auburn's defense last year with Baylor when Auburn traveled to Waco, Texas to take on Baylor? Yeah. If Auburn can have a guy like that in its offense, it makes it that much more dangerous. We talk about Byron Brown. We talk about Byron Brown running for 3,000 yards, passing for 3,000 yards, running for over 1,000 yards. We talk about what would his offensive line look like. You know, we talk about the guys in the backfield with Cobb, with Bryson Washington, with Nakai Davenport, Tay Meadows. You know, you talk about Omar Mapson. You talk about Alvin Henderson. You talk about all of those guys that we talk about. But I don't think we have been used to talking about having guys in the tight end room that can be a mismatch problem for defenses. So by the time you watch this, the show, our live show that we do on Monday nights, would have already aired. And the title for tonight's show is the most impactful transfers on Auburn's roster. And spoiler, well, this is not a spoiler because if you haven't watched it already, it will be a spoiler. But if you have watched it, you're watching this because I'm recording this the night before that video. Spoiler alert, I'm picking the tight end room as the most impactful position group that Auburn's picked up, because I honestly think that having those guys, having a Jonathan Eccles, having a DJ Broughton, having a Xavier Newsom, Jake Johnson, who's played a lot of college football, and Arlis Boardingham. I watched some of Arlis Boardingham's tape when he was at Florida, and I looked at this guy and I said, man, this guy could be a mismatch problem in the red zone for Auburn. And one of the concerns I have about Auburn's offense under this administration is, can we score enough points in the red zone? I know from goal line to the 20-yard line, outside of that, Auburn is going to be explosive. Auburn's going to be able to put the ball in the running back's hand. You're going to be able to have explosive run plays. You're going to be able to throw the ball to Keyshawn Singleton. You're going to be able to throw the ball to Jeremiah Coger. You're going to be able to throw the ball to Chaz Nimrod. You're going to be able to throw the ball to all of these guys that's going to be in this receiving room for Auburn this upcoming season. And looking at that, if Auburn does get in the red zone and you have to put points on the board in the red zone, where can Auburn generate those points? Where can you find a mismatch? Where can you find an advantage? Where can you schematically find a way that you can basically put yourself in an advantage to put points on the football on the scoreboard? You go out and you go get Bryson Washington and Nakai Davenport, both guys, 6 foot, 216-pound guys. But then you also go get an array of tight ends. Like, I'm sitting here looking at the guys: Jake Johnson, Arlis Boardingham, Xavier Newsom, Jonathan Eccles. You had DJ Broughton from Theodore signed in this class. You have guys. That is a mismatch problem. Like I want people to understand. I want people to understand that if we can get great enough tight end play, if we can get great enough tight end play in this offense, it will more than likely open up what we want to do and what Auburn wants to do on the edges as well. You can if you can be effective in the run game, if you can have explosive plays in the run game, if you can have explosive plays with your quarterback because he's a threat for throwing the ball and for running the ball, and if you can get explosive plays in the passing game in outside of the hash marks and inside of the hash marks with tight end play, Auburn's offense is going to be very, very, very difficult to to handle for opposing defenses. Very difficult. So looking at a Jake Johnson, looking at an Arlis Boardingham, these guys have to step up and they have to become those threats in the middle of the field to where they are a mismatch, to where they are a mismatch for the nickelbacks who are fast enough to run with them, but too small to bang with them. And for the linebackers who may not be fast enough to keep up with them, but are big enough to bang with them. It's a mismatch. It is a mismatch. And if we can find a guy, that has the ability to be able to catch those passes across the middle of the field, to be able to be a threat across the middle of the field, it opens up the run game. And guess what? It opens up the deep shots that Auburn wants to take down the field on the outside as well, with the Keyshawn Singleton, with the Chaz Nimrod. Man, I'm excited, man. This tight end room, man, I'm telling you, will we see great tight end play this year? Can we see great tight end play this year for Auburn? I think it is very, very possible that we could see a tight end potentially have a 500-yard receiving tight end this year. It's a possibility we can have that. It's a possibility we can have a tight end go over 500 yards receiving this year. And if we do that, man, this offense is in gear and it is kicking and it is moving, bro. And we are and we are scoring points. We're scoring points in the red zone because they're going to be a mismatch. You just throw the football up to a tight end in the red zone, and guess what? Touchdown, baby. Touchdown. That's where the mismatch comes in, man. And if Byron Brown can put the ball in places and be pinpoint accurate in doing that, guess what? We'll score a lot of points. They already said it. They asked him the question. I want to say when he signed, they asked him the question, what do you expect from this offense? He was like, we're going to score a lot of points. That's basically what he said. We're going to score a lot of points. And having a tight end that's athletic enough, that's strong enough, that fits into the scheme schematically can help Auburn do that. Because it's helped other teams. It's helped a lot of other teams. You've seen a lot of other teams thrive with great tight end play as a weapon in the offense. Auburn has brought in a lot of tight ends. We can find two of those guys that should be able to at least give us a mismatch in the middle of the field against some linebackers and some of those nickelbacks that we're going to be playing against. Man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited about it, man. I hope you are excited about it too, because maybe, just maybe, this tight end room could be one of the best we've seen in Auburn in years, if ever. Hey, man, make sure you follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23, man. Follow us at The Water Cooler Talk on TikTok and Instagram. And, of course, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button right now on this video as well. Check out the video from last night's live episode where we talked about the most impactful transfers, man. Check that video out as well. And, of course, visit www.watercoolertalksports.com for all of your college football, SEC football, and of course, Auburn football news in written form. We will see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. You all be good. You all have a blessed one, and I will see you when I see you.